think I'm live. Well, I guess I'll find out if anybody shows up. Huh. So, yeah. I don't know. I'll have to just go to my channel on my iPad and see what's happening here. Oh, yeah, it does show me as live. I'll just turn down the volume. I think I'm the only one. Oh. Okay, I put it as the right orientation. Why is this thing going crazy? All right, hold on. I'll be back. I got to figure out why it's doing this because I put it in as horizontal and it's showing me this way. So I will, well, I guess I could just do this. Yeah. How's that? Is that working better? It's so weird not hearing anybody else talking. But at least I have my iPad so I could, yay, I got a thumbs up from Vicky, which is kind of cool because I can actually see it on my phone. So, hey Vicky, can you tell everybody in chat that I did go live? And because I can't do it from my iPad because I don't have it loaded on here. But yeah, so I'm just out here at the cabin. I had an extra day off this week. I had a floating holiday I had to use. And so I took an extra day off, which was kind of cool. I have harvested rosemary and sage and oregano, and it's all in my drying racks right now. And hello, Alan. Any questions? Feel free to ask away. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a few things done. When we, gosh, this looks like poo. When we had those trees taken out in the back. Hi, Yasmin. When we had the trees taken out in the back, at the back step, we have like a little concrete pad that you step on before you go up the stairs. And it got put back okay, not great, enough where it was like cattywampus, so we got it straightened out. Wow. Thanks, Alan. Well, I am a 51-year-old woman in menopause. That's why I'm fat. And actually, I just lost 100 pounds, but thanks for asking. Hopefully one of my moderators will get here soon. Actually, you know what? Hey, Vicky, you've just been promoted. There you go. Oh, thank you, Liquidity. Anyways, as I was saying, the back step. Oh, just, yeah, boot him out of here. Actually, I wonder what I can do here, Vicky. I think. There you go. So on the back step, it was to the point where it was like flat ground and then big thing of concrete. It was like that tall. And so today I finally went around and I put dirt all around it and kind of buried it. And then I did. Dogs are in and out of the house a lot. And I put gravel. And so now it's safe to go up our steps without rolling your ankle as you walk down on or off. So I'm pretty happy you got that taken care of. Oh, gosh. You know what, Alan? Let's see. We're going to just remove you. Let's see if I can put you in a timeout too. There. He's out. He's in a timeout now. Yay! So, but I'm pretty happy I got that taken care of. Did that today. I was getting ready to finish building up I have one garden bed left to build. If you read our profile, I am from North Idaho. So, but as I was saying, I was taking care of getting one of the other garden beds taken care of and built. And as I was doing it, I came across some more, I don't know if they were ground wasps or what, but the same thing that stung me last year that, gosh, this thing is just not comfortable to sit in. I might actually move to the recliner. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, Vicki, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I got lucky. Last year I had a really bad reaction and ended up in the hospital. This time, I've been stung twice this year, and I haven't had any reactions this year. I do have an EpiPen, so I have no idea what that means. Anyways, so I went through and I read about a trick that if you are stung, you get, where did I put it? Well, I'll put it away, I guess. You put some tomato on the sting, and it actually helped take away most of the sting and the pain. I have a little bit of heat left on the sting. Of course, it's literally like right here. But I've alternated between the tomato and some baking soda today. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. The neighbor horses are down here right now. They are grazing in the, I guess I would call it, hello, Alvin, the pasture across the road, or our park-like setting, or whatever you're going to call it, whatever we're going to do down the road that we are going to make like a campsite for friends and family and possible renters, or not renters, but campers down the road. So they were there, and the dogs are just freaking out. They're in and out and in and out. Stories. I don't know what that means. Hi, Justin. Oh, I love Cape Cod. I've always wanted to go there. The closest I've come to anywhere even remotely close to that is Norfolk, Virginia. That's the furthest east I've been. And yeah, I did have great soup there. I had she crab soup. I don't know if you've heard of that. I'm sure you probably have. I think it's an East Coast thing. So yeah. Hoping some of my other friends are going to pop in from some of the other chat groups I belong to. Loki, come here. Come here. Come up and say hi. This is Loki. You can kind of see him. Yeah, that's Loki. He's been in and out. Very excited about his neighbor horses. He gets, oh, pizza. I had pizza last night. I did Papa Murphy's, what is it? Chicken bacon artichoke. That's what I had last night. Yeah. Yes, that's what we had. They didn't get anything, though. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's a nice dog. He's our resident mutt. So, wow, it's actually pretty dark in here. Hold on a second. I'm going to turn on some light. I shut the drapes behind me because otherwise it would have been a big glaring sunspot. Okay, Erlin Stegosaurus. Different, but hey, that's how you identify. More power to you. So, does anybody have any questions about the homestead? We are actively moving. It's very exciting. Trying to get everything moved out of our house in town. I'm not sure what a scory is. My volume is loud. Or I don't know how my volume could be low. I mean, I'm literally 2 feet away from my camera. I'm not sure why. Well, which tattoo? This one? That's a butterfly. That's an ink quill. I got some books. I got some ravens. Got all sorts of stuff. Got some more books. Oh, of course, the husband's trying to call, but I can't answer him because of this. Hopefully he'll get home and he'll notice that I'm live. Okay, you know what? That's not cool. You are in a timeout because that is rude. No, that's just not cool. I don't care what your politics are, Republican, Democrat, we don't play that game on anybody's channel. No. So, yeah. Yeah, I just been in and out of the house today. I did some laundry. That's one thing I really miss about in the wintertime. I love hanging my laundry outside. I mean, yeah, I could hang it around in the house, but I don't want that. Spring, summer, and fall, for the most part, I can hang up my laundry outside, which I love. Oh, my favorite season, I would have to say is fall. I love the changing of the leaves, the fall colors, the cool temperatures, but not all the rain. We don't get a huge amount of rain here in North Idaho. But spring and fall are probably my favorites. Everybody is trying to call me right now. Do they not realize I'm doing something? Well, darn it. But, oh, well, yeah. I'm excited I love Halloween. I do have it off from work this year, so we will be up here. I believe it's on a Friday this year. So we will be here at the cabin, and we may just leave a bowl of candy on our porch in town for any trick-or-treaters. I mean, honestly, we hardly get any trick-or-treaters anymore. I think maybe 2 or 3. So we might just do that. You know, that's a fun idea. I might, but I start putting them away about October. So I don't know. Maybe. One thing I am thinking about doing is I want to make a pond. Heather over at Cause We Can Farms, that's with a K. Check her out. She's probably my favorite channel. Yeah, she is my favorite channel. Anyways, she made a pond for her ducks, and she was talking about how she's going to do a waterfall for them. And I am probably going to make something in my pasture-like area like that. I think I'm going to do a pond. What I'm looking for ideally is, the old school satellite dishes, the great big huge ones that are like the size of a car, really those. I want to find something like that, but I only know one person who has it, and they're planning on making a barbecue cover with theirs. So I'm going to try to track one down. I'm going to put it on Facebook, see if anybody, friends, family might have it, and then I'm also going to put it like on some of the free sites. Hey, I'm looking for this if you're looking to get rid of it. I thought it'd be cool to dig down and use that as the base for a fountain and then do like a solar fountain with that. Hey, KJ. Let's see. Oh, hello, Savannah. Sorry, I didn't see you. My day, it wasn't bad. Fall solar lights. Yeah, I do have some. I have been trying for a while now to get the rest of the deck redone. I used to have the deck totally kitted out where it was, we never used the porch light hardly ever, because when you walked out there, it was so bright. Well, I have what looks like, they're like an Edison light that Costco had, and I found them on markdown. And so I grabbed, I want to say 4 boxes. I think it only take 2 to do the inside perimeter, or at least the top of the, hi Heather. Oh, thank you. It'll only take about 2 boxes to go all the way around the top of the patio. So I think I'm going to try doing that. I don't know if I'm going to do it this weekend or not. I'm still deciding. I mean, we got so much stuff going on, you know. We did purchase a wood splitter. And so one thing we are going to be doing the next 2 to 3 weeks is getting, hopefully, as much of that log pile that we have that I won a couple of years ago during Priest River days. I won a log truck, a small log truck full of firewood, and it's mostly tamarack or larch, western larch, and red fir, and it's basically those kinds of wood. And it's been sitting, it is super dry, and we need to get it all processed so we can get some of that land back, because, you know, we have friends who like to come out and camp and whatnot. And so we're going to do that. Maybe, I don't know if we're going to get it all started cutting this weekend or not, but one video we are talking about doing is, Dwayne's just going to do a video on preparing yourself properly for doing your firewood, cutting logs, cutting trees, whatever. Oh, looks like my mom just sent a message that our neighbor has my walnut trees for me. I'm super excited. Maybe my husband will pick them up on the way up tomorrow. Maybe we can get those planted. I'm excited. So, but, so we're going to get that video taken care of, and then we're going to Howdy Di Kobuta. I'm not sure what that means. Anyways, hi Rocky. But he's bringing up the log splitter and I think some more stuff from the garage this weekend, I hope. We are going to start taking things out of the toy shed, aka our shop right now, and start taking some of that stuff out and moving it to the storage sheds so we can bring some of the things up that we need to, and that are bigger, that'll take up more space, that won't fit into the sheds right now. And we're gonna do that, like all the windows for the greenhouse that we are eventually going to build. Right now, those are taking up quite a bit of space in the shop. So those are gonna get transferred out to the sheds. Boy, Loki is just very needy right now. Yes, he is. I think he knows that I'm doing this. And Heather, I feel your pain about this horizontal vertical thing. I set it for horizontal. I went in and set it, and then it went, hey, we're going vertical. Super annoying. So, what has everybody else been up to today? Like I said, I just did a little bit of working outside. Started watching some Orphan Black. It's like the coolest show. It was on, gosh, I don't know if it was Sci-Fi Channel or if it was TNT or, I don't remember, BBC maybe. Anyways, Netflix has got it on again. I own the whole series, but I'm going to rewatch it because I already finished Star Trek again. Voyager. I'm a big sci-fi geek. Oh, that's right. You moved and played D&D. That sounds like a fun day. Yeah, like I said, I did my drying some herbs. I got those all cut. Only thing I have left is probably 3 weeks worth of drying of mint, unless I put all more dryers up, because my mint is crazy. Need to see if Heather wants some more mint, or when she gets some of her garden set up, if when she's ready for mint starts, because dang, do I have mint coming out of my ears. I even have it growing on surface dirt. What do we got here? We did lots of water runs, and the 1,000-gallon tank is full. I'm cooking dinner, and then I'm going back out to load the truck for a dump run tomorrow. Great idea, Heather. That is Heather. If you guys aren't already following her, she is Cause We Can Farms, my absolute favorite channel on YouTube. And boy, those dogs are barking. Anytime those horses are here, I'm telling you, it's either the brown bunny or the horses that are like the big thing. But we did have a visitor this morning. We had a chicken, which was crazy because we don't usually have chickens near us. The closest one is probably down the road from us. I'd say maybe a half a mile. And so I called my neighbor and let him know that I think one of your chickens is here. Because, and he said he'd let his wife know. And his wife came down and talked to me, and she said, yeah, this is one of our chickens. We have like 30 of these because they're meat birds that they're raising for food. And she was looking her over, and she did have some damage to her, like claw marks kind of thing. And they think that an owl got her and dropped her. And she got dropped really close to me, or semi-close, and she came towards the noise because she probably heard my dogs being idiots and barking and whatever. And so I went out there with my laundry when I was hanging it this morning, and she was the sweetest little thing. And as I was doing it, she was making these cute little chirps. She was probably about this big. I'd say she was probably maybe 6 weeks, 7 weeks old. I think she says she's got another month and then they're butchering her. So anybody who knows chickens, let me know. I don't know exactly. Man, those horses are out there and they are driving them crazy. It's so funny. My patio is just a mess. Oh gosh, you should see my mint, Vicky. What is going on? It's not showing it. There it is. It's not showing it on my phone. My mint, I wish I could ship you some. I've got mint just coming out of my ears. 10 weeks. Okay, so yeah, she probably was about 6 or 7 weeks then. Yeah, that sounds about right. But she was just the sweetest thing. I was like, it's kind of sad that she's going to be butchered, but I got to get over that. I know I do. I don't think anybody should be shot. Period. Murder's wrong, no matter what political party you're in. It's just wrong. I feel for his family, his friends. I understand. I see it all. It's just sad. Oh, that's even worse. That's going to be even harder. I feel for everybody. I really do. What do we got? Yeah. Because those meat birds will just have heart attacks and die anyways, around 12, 13. Yeah, because they're the bigger breed. Is that right, Heather? That they get so big that their heart can't handle supporting the weight that they become, if I remember correctly. Those two. So, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, my patio deck, soon to be sunroom, is such a mess. I've been building out there. That's where I do a majority of my building right now. I'm
I've been doing, making like a little garden bridge looking thing. We are hopefully going to be able to walk on. I don't know if it's going to be just a decorative one or not, but we want to have some sort of a bridge to go over our creek in the back so we can get back there and clean it up. I am excited. We did find out that the neighbor behind us is moving. His place is for sale. That'll make a lot of the people in the area happy. I'm not going to go into it, but that's good news. We're hoping we get good neighbors. The last not so hot neighbor we had did move, and that made everybody happy. And we got the coolest guy in. I mean, we love him. We've had him for dinner, over for dinner, not for dinner, you know, But we had him over for dinner a couple weeks ago. Last week, we went over to his house and visited him, and I took him some quiche for breakfast. And he just came by. He went for a run. He said, "Yeah, I need to get some exercise. I'll run down." And he needed to borrow a grinder with a cutoff wheel, which I had. And so he came down and he picked that up because he's working on his railing. He has a loft in his place. Boy, those guys are just antsy. Oh, what do we got? Oh, I wish we had the money to buy his place. It's got a lot of potential. It's a house with a shop. I believe he has 5 acres, but he's asking 260 grand, which is not bad. But we had to buy his uncle out of this place, and so once we sell our place in town, we'll have 0 debt because we'll pay off what we owe on this place. And I just want to be completely debt free, which is very, very soon coming. But we did talk to our new neighbor who lives behind us, and his brother. Ooh, that sounds good, Heather. His brother is looking to move here. His brother right now lives, I think he's military, and he lives in South Korea, and he has a wife and 2 kids there, and they are going to possibly be moving this way. And that could be a possible place for them. And I also found out that our next door neighbor, who isn't too far away, is possibly putting their place up for sale. So we could have a few new neighbors. We are finally, now that we've got the bad seed out of our neighborhood, having a wonderful new community on our road starting. Everybody is getting along really great. No fighting, respecting the road. Let's just say one of the neighbors who's gone now during breakup. I don't know if anybody knows what breakup is, but when the road thaws out in the wintertime, going into spring, it becomes soup. And when he tried plowing, oh, the horses are literally right outside the store. That's why they're freaking out. I can see them from here. Anyways, he just trashed his portion of the road and really caused a lot of strife. Yeah. Caused a lot of strife with all the neighbors who were established here. There were 4 neighbors down that road that had to literally park their vehicles on our property and walk home a mile or half a mile every time they went home. And then he would try going through there, and he got his vehicle stuck up to past the doors. The bridge, no, I am not male. Nope, not male. Totally not male. The bridge, it's only going to be maybe 3 feet, 4 feet tops. We just need to get across our creek to where our property is across the creek. We don't, we've never really used it. It's full of a bunch of tall grass and dead. Wow. Bye, Donnie. Anyways, do I look like I have an Adam's apple? I don't think I do. If I was the male, how did I birth 2 children? Anyways, so the creek, it's dry now. So we can take the weed eaters and whatnot over there, but it doesn't do as much good now. Hello, JR. We really need to take care of it in the spring when when the grasses are getting high, and that's when the mosquitoes get real bad, and that's where they are breeding, is in this very tall grass around the creek bed. So we want to make sure we can get that taken care of right away. Hello, Wildman. Nice to meet you. Glad to see you here. I haven't done a live in a long time, and let alone alone. Usually it's my husband. I should probably take my hair out so I look more like me. There. Anyways, here's Loki again. There's my boy. So, but yeah, we're gonna try to get that done. I don't know if we're gonna do it this weekend, but right now our stinging nettles are growing up again, even after we mowed them down. It's like a DR trimmer, but it's called an earthquake trimmer. We got one of those, and hi Clayton, just went through and did a bunch of the creek bed, and it looks really good, but it's already starting to come back. So if anybody needs stinging nettles and you're near me, let me know, because I can get some. I probably should dry some out and preserve some, or use some for some soup or whatever. But yeah, we just got a lot to do. My feeling on Kirk. How's my day? My day has been great, very busy. Feeling on Kirk, I don't think anybody should be killed, period. Unless, no, there's no unless. Murder is wrong. Hands down, period. No matter what your political leanings are, one way or the other, murder is wrong. Simple as that. Thank you. I love getting new subscribers. We're getting excited about moving out here soon. That's happening hopefully by the end of the year. We just, one thing after another's happened. I tell you, we've had truck breakdown, then the car breakdown. Then last week, guess what? Truck broke down again. Something about the distributor cap blew up. If anybody knows what that is, my husband said, I guess it happened to us like 10 years ago also, and so it happened again. Of course, this one happened going up a hill for him. So, but yeah, I'm excited. What else is going on? Like I said earlier, we got the log splitter coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip. Hold on 1 second. Yes, I'm being super bad. I'm having a soda. I'm type 2 diabetic, and I shouldn't be drinking soda, but I need a little sugar boost. I think my blood sugar. Hello, chicken. I am good today. I am just taking a break. Got stung by a bee earlier, and so my knee's kind of killing me. But yeah, just been hanging out inside, cooling off. Let's see our temperature. Hold on a second. Okay. It is 79 degrees outside here in North Idaho, and 73 inside. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Try to get my subs up. I want to earn a little bit more money so we can do some more fun things around here. Actually, I didn't have to go to the hospital this time. Last time I got, last year I got stung by a bee, and I had a severe, I guess it was a ground hornet. And I think I got stung by the same thing. But last year I got a reaction. I got covered head to toe in hives, and now I have EpiPens just in case. And I got stung earlier this year, And how old do you think I am, James? Don't answer that. Anyways, didn't have reaction about a month ago. And yeah, it was really scary last year. And then this time, I read a trick where it said, immediately after you get stung, slice a tomato and put it right on the sting. It'll help take away the pain and help, I don't know, disrupt the poison or something like that. And it did. When I looked down, it was like that big. And now, well, of course, all you just see is tomato juice on it. But you don't see anything other than it's just a little bit warm. So the tomato trick worked great. And I can't remember which of the girls told me in our chat, but I also did baking soda. I have a little bit left here in a measuring cup. So I've been kind of applying that. The tomato worked great. I mean, I think I'm going to make sure I always have at least a tomato on hand when I'm gardening. But I did we did this trick after the ground wasps last year because I didn't want to get in there to try to spray them or anything. But I heard this trick that you get the flea and tick stuff that you give your dogs. We just get ours at North 40 or Tractor Supply or one of those kind of places. I don't know. They're here in the west side. We have North 40. I'm not sure what it's called everywhere else, but it's like a farm home store. And we get it fairly cheap. It's only like $20 and you get 3 doses. Not a bad deal. So I had one of those on hand last year and this year. And you get a thing of cat food. And you mix one of those together with the cat food and you put it as a bait for the wasps. And what they do is they take it back to their nest and it kills the nest. Bees don't go near it, but wasps do. And they're also swarming my hummingbird feeders. Thank God I have a screen porch all the way around. Making sure I'm not missing anything because sometimes the feed's not going up on this. But, so I got that sitting out there now. So, what sports do you think you know better than me? Believe it or not, I know quite a bit of sports. Oh my gosh, my face is itchy. Yeah, and it killed the whole colony last year, Heather. It worked really good. And I was watching after, well, of course, I ran out with the spray after I sat for a while with the tomato. Sure, naughty. Anyways, well, my dad, I was a girl, and my dad raised me. Yeah, I know about pickleball, but I've never played it. Yeah, exactly. We're just trying to have a nice chat here. But I lost track of my thoughts. I was trying to hang up what is it, a wind vane today, and I'm too short. So what I'm going to try to do tomorrow is I've got this piece of wood here, and I'm going to bring it down a little. I need to cut it about that much, so I got to get the chop saw. Yeah, good night, Naughty. I don't know why you thought we would be sports experts when Hello, Ivan. So, but yeah, I'm going to chop that and then I bring it down a little further. As long as I can get the weather spinner thingy-mabob up high enough, that's the good. Hello. So, but yeah, I got some projects done, you know, the laundry, the herbs, and fixing the back step. Watching a little TV. These dogs. Oh, nice to, thank you. And no, I am not in an open marriage. Nope. 100% committed. Thank you for being a subscriber, Ivan. Ouch. There. Now nobody can call me. Wow, Pat. Hello. Woohoo! Go, Heather. In and out, in and out, in and out. This dog. What in the world? Am I just like attracting trolls all of a sudden? What is going on? Oh, well, thank you, Pat. A guy did tell me earlier I was fat. It was super nice. It was great to know. You know, nothing like boosting your self-confidence. But I did lose 100 pounds the last couple of years, so that made me feel good. But, oh gosh, girl gains a couple pounds, somebody calls her fat. Here, I'm gonna bring this a little closer. There we go. Now the dog has to go around. Got my hat there. If you give an intent. Oh, thank you. Yeah, right, Heather? Oh, thank you. I don't know what the offer would be. I don't know. I prefer buying my own things personally. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. I've been working around all those herbs, and so all I can smell on my hands, even after washing them 2 times, I still smell the rosemary. The one who keeps coming in and out, that is Loki. He's a little bit of a nut. He's excited about the neighbor horses who are down grazing across the road on our property, which I am fine with because they're pretty good. One interesting thing, I thought for sure it was the horses who did it, but I was talking to our neighbor and he said it was the deer. Just wiped out what was left of my zucchini. I mean, I picked a great big one that was still in the garden. But yeah, you are not wrong, KJ. He is aptly named. But all of the zucchini has just been ripped apart. Are you supposed to be on YouTube if you're 7? No, I didn't like the guy. Yes, R.I.P. Anyways, okay, this is driving me crazy. There, put my glasses there. So, what is everybody, we're at the 45-minute mark or 43-minute mark. What is everybody doing for dinner if you haven't ate dinner yet, or what did you do for dinner earlier? Anytime I'm in Heather's chat, about 45 minutes, that's when we always start talking dinner. Keanu Reeves was my crush all through my teens. If you know, you know. Ooh, chicken cooked in tallow. That sounds really good. Really good. I might just have some of that leftover pizza. Ooh, enchiladas. Wendy's single pickles and baked potato with cheese. Yum. I haven't made enchiladas in a while, actually. I'm half tempted. Ramen. Ain't nothing wrong with ramen. Chicken sandwich. I might have to have our neighbors over, have all of the neighbors over, or at least some of them, come over for enchiladas next weekend. I made tacos and Spanish rice a couple weeks ago for them, and then I think I'm going to do anytime I do enchiladas, it's a big deal. So, yeah, I do. They are in their 20s and they no longer live at home. One's in Washington, one's in Texas. I'm in Idaho. I'm in North Idaho. Hello, Christian. Wow, I've had a whopping 10 people in here at one time. Pretty big for me, I'm telling you. No, no, I'm not doing anybody's kink. That's just weird. No. Sorry. Yep, that's same as us. We're also in the United States here. Thank you, KJ. You know what? That's another thing right there. I know, it's just funny. KJ, you just got promoted. Ouch. Keep putting my foot where I got stung, and it hurts. Yeah. Now I got some good moderators. Got all my friends. Oh, I'm tired. But I got a couple of nights to myself. But I got neighbors who've been by. My neighbor came by this morning. We visited, and another neighbor came by this afternoon. What do we got? Yep. Graduated in the 90s. What is this? Tell us one of the crazy things you did back when you were in your 20s, but is a good memory. No, I'm from Idaho. Actually, most of those things I'm not allowed to talk about. What happened in the 90s stays in the 90s. But some of the best things that happened when I was in my 20s were the birth of my 2 children. So, and it's some of the best memories I've ever had. So, not crazy, but that's 2 of the best things that happened to me in the 90s. Well, when I was in my 20s, excuse me. So, yeah. Yes, we do have fantastic potatoes. I'm actually going to have make pizza and hamburgers this weekend, and I'm going to wow, I missed a bunch of messages. What is this with me snoring? What is going on? That is so weird. Whoa. No worries, Vicky. Anyways, I'm gonna make some fries in my air fryer. I mean, I'll throw the generator on for that because I'm not using all my solar power for that. So, but yeah, gonna do that. I'm not sure if I'm doing hamburgers tomorrow night or if I'm gonna do them Saturday night. Just depends. I'll have to ask the husband what he's in the mood for when he gets up here. Horses must have moved over on that side of the house because now they're out in their kennel. And there goes Scarlet. She's running across. She's our Akita. She's not the big barker. I am still working. And when we move up here full time, I'm going to try to find something working from home. I got a couple leads on a couple things, so we'll see. Hopefully, we'll figure something out soon. But yeah, I'm excited. I'd like to find definitely something I can work from home. As long as it's got good insurance, that's the key right there, and a good wage. So that's my plan. Husband's got a few more years till he's retired, and then he's gonna continue working at his job that he's at. He's gonna commute. I don't want to commute if I can help it. But we'll see. But I have some of the weekend off, so we are up here every weekend. And over the last 7 years, we have done everything out here. Hello, Anytime Television. Oh, trust me, I will be. I got so much to do out here on the property alone. I do nothing but exercise. So I'm getting extra exercise on the weekends when I'm out here. So that won't be a problem. We'll be also getting, oh, here he comes again. Oh, they're both coming in. Anyways, wow, they're crazy. Oh, that's awesome, Heather. Wow, talk about trolls tonight. Dang. Yeah, because like that's going to happen on YouTube. Let alone I'm going to do that, please. Have you tried it out yet, Heather? That you got one of those ones that you can like slide underneath your couch or your coffee table or something like that, right? Let's see, move this up. Yep, I guess that's it. I'm all self-conscious now. My stomach. Oh my gosh. That's cool. I might have to definitely check into one of those, but just walking the dogs alone is honestly a feat in strength with the size of these two. We cannot, one person cannot walk them both at the same time. Oh, that's a good idea. That's smart. She'll definitely get some exercise. That's a smart idea. That's one thing she should probably order before she heads home for the winter, I think. Yeah, our dogs are so strong. Like if Dwayne tries to walk one of them, or both of them together, he gets pulled across and all over the place. And so we either walk them one at a time or we each walk one because they're just so strong. I have been working with Loki really good and he stays by my side for the most part. I think we're going to have to switch it up and I'm going to have to try it with Scarlet because it's all about leash placement and stuff like that. But yeah, so... And if you guys haven't seen it, I don't know if you're interested in doing it, but there is a hype button. I'm not sure if it shows it on here but on my main channel page, it's like where it shows videos and shorts and chats and all that. There's a hype button. You can hit hype. It actually helps my channel out. You can do 3 a week per channel to anybody, just 3 a week though. I did check into it. I did my 3 to Heather, of course. So, but it helps YouTube get your videos out there more, which is nice. So, I just realized I'm not even in frame. There we go. That's a little better. Oh yeah, today is going to be a day where I did not get my steps in. I might have to go do some more walking around the property. I try to get, what is it? I try to get 6,000 steps a day in. That's usually my average. But today has been not that day. I mean, I don't know what I've got. I'm not wearing my watch, but I have a couple different apps on my phone that track my my steps. So I probably, when we're done here, I'll be able to. If I could go visit one different country right now, which one would it be? Oh boy, that's hard. That's a hard one. That's a good question, Liquidity. It's a toss-up. Right now, probably Italy or Scotland, Ireland. Those are my top 3 right now, I would say. And then Iceland is my guess. I'm not sure. It's a goal. I'm Irish and Scottish. I would love to go there. I'm not sure if I have Italian or not. I know I have Greek in me. So, but I'd love to go to Greece too. So, there he goes again. Anyways, so it's hard. Yeah, I'd like to do a little bit of a tour someday. My best friend, she's my travel partner. I have actually not hunted before, if you can believe it or not. My husband's the hunter of the two of us. Yeah. My husband's the hunter. I think I'm going to do some hunting soon, though. I honestly prefer elk over deer, but I can make a great deer. That's a great 7-pointer, man. That'd be killer. I make a great deer jerky or deer summer sausage. So nice. You got the whole package. Elk is fantastic, though. I'm looking forward to trying some of Heather's sheep down the road, because she's going to be dispatching some of her sheep here soon. And so I'll try that. I have tried goat. It's okay. It's not my favorite. Well, hello, wild water. Wild water. I almost said it's different. From Kentucky, Southern Kentucky. We have friends there. My friend Anna is there. So that's awesome. Yeah, the horses are literally like probably 4 feet from the porch right now. And is driving the dogs nuts. They don't care. Oh, wow. Tarantula. The most adventurous I've tried alligator, and I've tried rattlesnake. They both tasted like chicken, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, thank you. Poison? Oh, I couldn't eat spider. I could not. Oh, makeup? That's funny, because there's basically I threw on eyeliner and lipstick and hit record. That's all I did. Oh, deer hunting. Yeah. We decided we will not hunt on our property because this is Deerhaven. Unless, and I stress this, unless we are starving for any reason. Like, it was, something happened and we were trapped here and no way to get food or something like that. That would be the only time we would harvest a deer from our property. He did say maybe if there was a buck, but we will not go after any does, period. Maybe a buck, he said, but the likelihood is pretty slim that we're going to get anything here. Oh, I don't know if I could go have dolphin. They're just too cute and sweet. I've had bear. I did have bear. I cooked bear sausage with an old friend, and it was the weirdest thing. I couldn't figure out what was going on with it because as we cooked it, it was getting pinker. And I was like, why isn't this cooking? Turns out bear sausage turns pink when it gets cooked. Who knew? So, yeah, I'm a big seafood lover. I love fish. Funny thing is, my husband hates it. He does not like any fish. He barely tolerates any seafood at all. He does like clams and fish and chips, basically cod and clams and some calamari. That's it for the seafood for him. Me, I was raised eating fish and smoking fish and going bluebacking and fishing and smoking trout and smoking blueback and doing all of those kind of things. And so one thing we are going to be doing is we got an old fridge. I want to say it's from the 50s. It's the kind that people always used to make smokers out of. And that is our plan. And I will be doing quite a bit of fishing. My gosh, those guys. I will be doing a lot of fishing next year. And I plan on smoking everything because I love smoked fish. I love me some smoked fish. And so that's my plan. I gotta find out for sure where my dad used to take me for the blueback because I'd love to go bluebacking. We used to hand fish for the blueback with a piece of wood with some fishing line wrapped around it, and we would be in a little rowboat and just doing this, and we'd catch the blueback, and it was a blast. And so I think that would be a lot of fun to do again in honor of my father who passed away. Gosh, going on 3 years now. So, yeah. Hello, Stan. Stankford? I'm not sure how you say it. Oh, I love that. Yeah, smoked fish is fantastic. I love grilling it, frying it, you name it. Oh, what do we got? We catch, here, I'm going to put my iPad so you guys can't see it. We catch catfish and bluegill and red eye every year. We catch catfish. Oh, we had catfish, soup and beans for dinner tonight. Yum. I haven't had catfish in, gosh, a really long time. So I'm not sure exactly how to prepare that. But we do live near a river and a few lakes. And so we'll see what we can get. I think my husband is willing to go with me, begrudgingly. It's not his thing. Different childhoods, definitely. I spent my childhood camping, fishing, things like that. We do have a 9-year age difference, and when I was doing that kind of stuff, he was touring the country as a drummer for a band. So, hello, Nisha. Ooh, steakhouse. Smoker, we smoke the meats and seafood. Wonderful. I love this. My feed on my phone has just stopped moving. All right, Heather. No rush. I'll be here. Salt water. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'm excited. The way I'm planning on, has anybody out there ever done one of these refrigerator smokers before? I know we can just do the fire pit at the bottom of it, but my plan is to get a small, very small fireplace, and I want to pipe my chimney into it, and that way I can control it a little bit easier on the temperature wise and the smoke and whatnot, and have that on the outside, and then pipe in the smoke to come in from the side, and then go up from there. So that is my plan. My son says smoky meats is the only way to go. I agree. I love smoked meats. I do a really good, like I said earlier in the video, I do a great summer sausage, and I smoke it for most of the time, and then I finish it off in our oven just to make sure it's cooked. And how I do it is, ooh, that sounds good, John. I might have to try that once I get the smoker up and running. One wonderful thing is our property is covered in alders. So I have all the alder wood I could possibly need for smoking. So that's good news. So I'm gonna just, we're gonna try to figure things out. I'm hoping next summer I will have plenty of fish. Hopefully the hubby will get a deer, possibly an elk this year. We do have some friends who have elk on their property, and I'm not sure if Dwayne is going to be able to go down there or not. I think they can get a deprivation tag for their land, and they did invite us down for Dwayne to go hunting. So, but they are busy building their own house right now. So, I'm not sure if he's going to have any time to go hunting or not. If you guys want to check their channel out, they are Benton Hitch Farm. They're south of us, and they're building, literally building their house from the ground up. They built a shop, and they're harvesting water from that, and then they built their greenhouse, and now they are building their house. They've just finished their roof. They're putting their windows in, and I think the siding is next, and then over the winter, they are going to get their inside done, and then they'll have their house done. It's beautiful. They're a great couple, but it is Benton Hitch Farm if you want to check that out. And earlier, you guys were seeing Heather. That is 'Cause We Can Farm, and that is with a K-U-Z, We Can Farms. Check her out too. Give her a follow and a like. Right now, she's hosting, not hosting, but she's letting everybody see her walkabout videos that she does every morning for her members. She has a really cheap membership. I haven't started one yet. I will once we're out here and I'm doing more videos. Let's see. Yeah. Well, thank you, Eric. Yeah, I'm excited. I'd like to get a Traeger, but again, with the Traeger, you need to have power, and we're off grid. And right now, we're running on a very small solar system until we're out here and we can build a bigger one, and we have more money to build a bigger one. So, yeah, that's it all comes down to the moolah. I'm not spamming. I'm mentioning my friends. Sorry. I'm going to mention friends of the channel because I can. So, anyways, it is a pillow in my lap. That's what. So, anyways, I might probably going to head out here soon. Gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna have leftover pizza that I had last night for dinner. I've been on for a minute or an hour and 9 minutes right now. So I don't know. Did you guys have any questions for me? Oh, hurricane. Yeah. What part of Texas are you in? Hurricane season is coming soon. Here, iPad where I'm reading everything because the feed on my phone is taking forever. Homesteading is something I really enjoy. I grew up in the woods my whole life, and I'm an hour from any city limit, and I homeschool my daughter. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Houston. My son is in the Fort Worth, Dallas area, so beautiful area. I'm hoping to get down there again soon. So, yep. I have to say that is one of the benefits of living here in Idaho is no hurricanes, no tornadoes, no really earthquakes, honestly. I mean, we deal with fire season. That's about our big thing. And cold. We have snow. But you know what? I grew up with it, and that's just how it is. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, trying to keep up with this thing on my phone. I stay in Idaho with a friend, but I forgot the name. It was deal with sturgeon. Was it Coeur d'Alene? Was it Pend Oreille? Trying to think other lakes up here. Was it North Idaho? Trying to think. I don't really know any other lakes in Idaho. I mean, Hayden Lake, um, Kelso Lake. I don't know. Where is that, in Idaho or Washington? I don't know. Nope. Married woman. Thank you, though. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. If you guys haven't left me a thumbs up, please do. Pend Oreille. Yes, that is actually the deepest lake in the United States, if you didn't know that. They actually test submarines there. It's kind of crazy. What is this stray kids stuff? No. Right? No kidding. What a horrible name to name somebody like that. You should have been named Summer or something. Hello, Snoopy. Alrighty, guys. I'm tired. I gotta go out. Excuse me. Turn the generator on so I can get the oven on, because right now we only have a oven that has to have an electric element, and it takes a lot of power from the battery, so I gotta throw the generator on when I run that. So I want to have a nice crisp on my pizza. Well, I said that without flubbing it. So I'm gonna get that popped in the oven and have some leftovers, and I'm gonna continue watching Orphan Black on the TV. So yeah, good night. It's all good. Have fun, Heather. Give me a call when you're done loading the truck. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. And maybe I'll do a live again next week. I don't know. We'll see. Leave some comments on the video after this is over. And if you haven't already, subscribe and see what I got coming up. It's getting close, guys. We're getting ready to move full time. I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's going to be the best. So, all right. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see if I can figure out what I got to do to exit out of this. Huh. All right. Bye. Maybe I'll get out of this soon. Nope, that's not it. Bye. Okay, that's how I do it. All right. So have a good night. Bye, guys.